Hello and welcome back to a little quick update in the Sarah Boone case because we did the inmate notes this afternoon, but she's a sneaky little minx. So she made sure that more inmate notes have been dropped today. The inmate notes isn't that super interesting in itself. It's a lot of laptop here, laptop there, laptop everywhere. But there's a little bit of a very interesting part in it because, as we all know, yesterday Sarah got herself a new lawyer, a lawyer who stated that they met on the 26th of August for their first meeting. And in that meeting, let's do it here so you can read it. Nadira Danpat writes that I heard loud yelling from the hallways. Upon further investing, I realized it was coming from the briefing room. The briefing room was occupied by inmate Sarah Boone and James Owens. That's the name of her new lawyer. Due to the loud disturbance, I entered the room and informed inmate Boone and Owens that they are causing a disturbance. Owens informed me that everything was good and they had had a little disagreement. Imagine my shock when I heard this wonderful woman could be in a disagreement with anyone. She is probably the best of the best. She's such a nice woman. We read all her inmate notes. She was really keen to help out, clean the dorm room, steal cheese, rat on other inmates, trying to get them moved. But she's a good girl. I bet this lawyer he started it. But I stated earlier that he won't survive until the trial because having to deal with that for just a month until the trial, when they started off with an argument. Remember, he said after that meeting, he went home and he didn't want to take the case. But Sarah has it must be a saint because they can work miracles. Someone in Minnesota who made him take the case anyway. That's why Sarah had that smug smile on her face yesterday. But that smile kind of went away when the judge said, nope, no more continuance. You took the case, you knew the rules, you knew how the case has been so far. Sarah had all the access to the evidence that you are now asking for. There won't be any more continuances unless there's something major coming up. I don't know. She will do whatever she can to ruin everything to stall. And I don't know. I got a weird feeling about him because in the courtroom, he told the judge he wasn't looking for some of that JAC money, those 15,000 that they have to share amongst themselves, the lawyers. He wasn't looking for any of that because he was doing it pro bono. Well, the judge asked if it was pro bono, and he said yes. But apparently, she has retained him as counsel, and she owes him money. How is she supposed to get money to pay a lawyer? I don't know how much a cheese slice is in prison money, but it's not that much outside. And even though we know she scrounged 96 pieces of cheese, I'm pretty sure that's not enough to pay a lawyer. So I got a weird vibe with this lawyer. He talked about watching court TV, watching law tubers, which I'm not because I don't have a law degree. So is he using this to go home and start a channel and think he's going to be the new EDB? I think everyone covering cases wants to be EDB, but she has something a lot of us doesn't have. She has a great personality, and she has a great channel she has worked really hard on. I know a lot of people want to come into this area of YouTube and thinks, oh, I'm going to be the next EDB, the next Rackets, the next. But, well, I didn't see much of a personality in that guy yesterday. As a guy with no personality and a bad grift, I know how hard it can be. But is he just treating her as a meal ticket? And it didn't seem like he was well prepared yesterday. We'll have to see, but Trouble in Paradise, the first time Sarah met her new wonderful lawyer, because they couldn't even be together the first time without getting in an argument. After reading 75 pages of her inmate notes, that won't be the last argument those two people have. But let's see how it goes. Hasta la taco.